Hello everyone and welcome to the secret 200 subscriber video. I've been keeping this one from y'all and I'm very excited about what I have to do for this one. If you read the title, this is the Commenter Awards. I've never done anything single thing like this. And basically what I'm going to be doing is handing out 17 different awards for you guys, my audience, and there will be several different categories, and I will say this, there is 2 people that get 2 awards. So I'm very excited for this, and I will try to give you guys justifications, and there are some that require specific video qualifications. But with that, let's get to our first award, and none of these are in any particular order. Our first award goes to Sebastian's Track and Games Whoa 9595. I'm going to butcher some of your guys' avatars, names, whatever. Sorry about that. But this award goes to them because they are a great overall commenter. I see them comment on a lot of my videos, new and old, and I'm going to use the Cthulhu short reaction video as an example here. There's 22 replies, mostly between me and this guy down here, Snace. You'll see later. Talking about like Hong Kong or something. But he or they, I don't know, oftentimes have very great, like, I disagree with them a lot, but I also agree with them a lot too. And he makes some pretty good tier lists. I mean, I disagree with some stuff, but it's pretty good content, so go check that out. But yeah, just an overall great commenter award. I wouldn't call him average. He's actually a lot better than average. So give it up to Sebastian Track and Games Whoa 9595. And also on the Cthulhu short, we have favorite commenter opinions going to at Elite Smiler is Pro. Sorry. I don't know. But yeah, no, I'm going to use this comment exactly as the opinion. And you could just kind of read it here, like, yeah, I agree with this guy's opinion totally, and I generally do as well, which, honestly, it's really nice to have someone like that, and honestly, the opinions are just really funny sometimes as well. And overall, once again, just a commenter I see a lot in my videos. You'll see a pattern of commenters that They comment a lot, except for one exception, because the award is because of that. But yeah, give it up for Elite Smiler is Pro for getting my favorite commenter opinions award. The next award is the best commenter giving me useful tips, and kind of the only commenter giving me useful tips. We have Super EV Gamer 990. They have been commenting a little more recently. I don't see them in some of my older videos, but that's okay. Most of my older videos don't have any comments really that much either. It kind of started picking up at the deeper dive era. But they have given me quite a few useful tips, and this isn't the most useful. This is more of like an analysis, but they're pretty good. They say that they think they noticed the pattern for the 8th and 9th anniversary. The main levels didn't have any cameo themes, but their bonuses did. And they were saying Comet Bound will likely have the themes, which this turned out to be untrue, but that was out of nowhere. I do agree with their analysis here. And I'm pretty sure I did when they said that, yeah. Overall, there's this other instances where like there's been really useful tips. I just couldn't find the video specifically. They were probably in a reply section. And I'm really not willing to go search like a 22 reply section. But still, for giving me some very useful tips at times, and even just some very in-depth analysis, or not really that much in-depth analysis, it's still very interesting to see. So give it up for Super EV Gamer 990 for getting the Best Useful Information Award. The next award goes to Indonesian American Patriot, which I am giving the Best Commenter Stories award to. And this is a horrible comment example of a good story from Indonesian American Patriot. However, I couldn't really find one again. But just keep a note, some of their comments are about how they have friends at school or some other things, which are honestly really cool because I don't have any friends that play Running Sky. If anything, they think I'm crazy for being this obsessed with it. But whatever. I think it's really cool, some of the stories that they have, because it's not really relatable for me, but it's kind of cool to see that there are people out there that do have friends that connect over the game, which is honestly very nice that the community extends to real life. Very, very happy for you. I also like their opinions most of the time as well. That kind of goes into the award. I put like / opinions, but you get what I mean. They tell really good stories, and thus they're getting this award. So give it up for Indonesian American Patriot for having the best commenter stories. Up next, we have at Master ZD Productions. Sorry. We have second best joke award. And you'll see why I have them at second best, because I do have a first best coming up, like right after this. But they're getting second best because of specifically all of their comments that they left on my ranking every blank star level in the game from worst to best videos. Like, Lost City was definitely lost in the making of this video. Lively Spirits, more like Deadly Spirits. Christmas Gospel, more like Christmas Ruined. Oops, sorry, that's the wrong one. There's more. Yeah, Alone 2, more like Alone Trash. Like, and then there's even more on the 3-star video. Like Storms in Love, more like Hazards and Hate. And I think that's the only one they left on this video, but there's more. There's even more. So yeah, the fact that they just made so many jokes on this series, actually, it really makes me happy. It makes me feel like the series did really well. So for that reason, give it up to at Masters ZD Productions for having the second best commenter jokes. And let's see who has the best. In this section, we have the best commenter jokes award going to at Mr. Probro 522, which we will see again in a later award. And that's because of our fireworks soundtrack, shouldn't have been in your top 15 soundtrack video joke, and the destroying basketball in a weekly match, devil emoji, devil emoji, devil emoji joke. Because I try to sneak as many references into the videos as I can, and literally no one else comments about this. Like, it's just between us, and the fact that I have that much of a running inside joke with a commenter is actually insane. So, I'm very impressed, and you know, I love our little side jokes. I even snuck one into the Toy Blocks Deeper Dive, like, just recently, about the fireworks soundtrack. So, go check that out, I guess. And you guys can start commenting on it if you want. But honestly, I love the inside joke that I have with a commenter, even though I'm literally sharing this with however many people watch my video. And nobody will understand except for the dedicated viewers. So, for all of those reasons, the best joke award is going to go to Mr. Probro522. So, give it up for him. Next up, we have best commenter videos. Going to Iced Cube 5. A very small content creator, smaller than myself, who is currently gaining subscribers, and I've been encouraging them like, hey, you got 15 subscribers, that's a huge milestone, great job, which I do believe, and I love that somebody actually commented about it. So that's another thing. So I was like, hey, I'm going to check out their content, you know? And this is the only one where I'm going to do this. I'm going to click on their content, and they have like Rolling Sky tier lists here. As you can see, I watched this fully through. I don't know why it's saying I didn't. And I even left a comment on some of them, like these two. I left a comment on. And yeah, really good content, so I do recommend checking out Iced Cube. He has 30 subscribers now. Look at that, guys. He's growing. So, yeah. That's why I'm giving him best commenter videos, because I've checked out his videos. They're actually pretty good. So, like I said, go check him out, show him support, and for those reasons, Iced Cube 5 is getting the Best Commenter Videos award. Up next is the Best Commenter that started commenting from my older videos award, which is kind of specific, and that's going to at Canyon Encounters and Axel Waltz Glazer. First of all, love the name because, you know, actual Waltz Glazer, love that. And Canon Encounters is a pretty solid level too. They started commenting even further back than this, and they originally weren't even called that. They were called like Solomon something. So I remember that. I remember you. And you commented before the first deeper dive. I just couldn't find any of the comments, but they're there for sure. And he's been a dedicated subscriber ever since. You know, I know some things about him personally, like how he's scared of a certain extinct animal. I won't say what. And you know, it's just like nice to have the relationship with the comments. You know, I know people say like don't like communicate with strangers online, but like it's not like I'm giving away personal information. In fact, I'm pretty sure I'm older than this guy, so I just love the community that we have here, and I'm very happy with what we have as just a community as a whole, that we like have this community. And I can make this video, honestly. So for all of those reasons, I'm giving the best commenter started commenting in old videos award to Canon Encounters and Axel Waltz. So let's give them hands. And up next we have the commenter that I look forward to most on my videos, going to at Mr. Pro Bro. This is actually his second award, and he will get a third one. This is what being an active commenter will get you guys. 3 commenter awards. Mr. Pro Bro, I absolutely love it when you comment on my videos because I know that I'm probably about to have 22 different responses. In fact, I'll give you an example of this. We have this old video. This was from over a year ago. I just want to say, this was from, let me see, March of 2024, and he comments a month ago saying this, and I have like 9 replies in this comment section, and I actually look forward to getting comments like this. So Mr. Pro Bro, if you're watching this, which you almost most certainly are, please start commenting on older videos so I can have more conversations like this. And you'll see more why when I announce another award that you get. But yeah, let's give it up for Mr. Pro Bro again for his second award here on being the commenter I look forward to the most of any commenter. This award is going to my newest consistent commenter, so like my newest commenter that's been like consistently commenting for a while. They're also my favorite newest consistent commenter, but like they're kind of the same thing. He's like my only one. But it's J McGill DC3WC. I'm sorry, I really butchered that. But he's been commenting, they've been commenting a lot recently on my videos. And honestly, there's some opinions that I kind of disagree with. But we're going to chuck those out the door for a second. Because honestly, it's nice to have a differing opinion. And I might seem kind of rude in my comments, but that's just how I get my point across. So sorry if I come off a little bit entitled or something in my comments. I'm like, if I could explain more, I would, but like I'd rather just speak it. So sorry about that. Still, I very much enjoy having new consistent commenters, and my audience, I enjoy that. So welcome to the team, I guess. And let's give it up for J McGill DC3WC for being my newest consistent commenter. Sorry, fun fact. Canon Encounters and Axel Waltz Glazer, if you're watching this, I'm filming this right as the Axel Waltz video came out, and I just replied to your comment, so you're in this video. Twice, I guess. Anyway, up next, our next award is Comments I Most Frequently Disagree With. As Snace Shiz. I don't even know how to say that. Yeah, so I'm actually going to use this comment they put on today's deeper dive as an example. I quote from Declan Hugo, this is a rhetorical question, like, whatever, you can read it yourself. They put Axel Waltz in the low C tier, and I was like, hell no. Like, no. And then they also put, like, bad levels, in my opinion, in, like, the S tier, and I'm just like, hell no. Again. And I kind of, like, this is what I'm talking about when I might seem entitled, that's, just, like, I'm just, like, there's some people that just kind of hear someone with a power, like, power above them say something, and then they just agree with it. And then you could see what they say here. But yeah, I'm just saying that. I'm not trying to be rude here. That's just kind of what I felt, because he kind of quoted Declan Higo and just kind of took a direct quote there. But yeah, no, there's other comments too where I just disagree, but no hate towards this guy. Honestly, check out his videos. This is the guy I had a comment about, like, Hong Kong stuff reply going with the Sebastian in that other section. That was crazy. So yeah, I do enjoy this guy's comments because it's good to have a differing opinion. But yeah, this is definitely the deserving award for commentary I most often disagree with. Up next, we have the award for the oldest deeper dive comment, which it is an award at this point, because as you can see, JJGH is getting this award because this was made back in August 25th of 2024, and he commented a year ago. This is the oldest comment I could find, and even on the other early deeper dives, he was the first comment. So he's for sure got this one locked up. And this is his first award of 2. This is the other commenter that's getting 2 awards. So, congratulations to JJGH for having the oldest comment on a deeper dive video on episode 1, saying Battle Bastion is a great level and the music is really good. Agreed, brother. Agreed. And give it up for JJGH. Up next, we have the best level commenter, which is like people with like level usernames, and that would be going to at Legendary Racing RS, by far my most consistent commenter. So that's kind of why he's getting this award, because they have commented on so many of my videos, and they even got pinned on quite a few, especially the Legendary Racing Deeper Dive. There's even some other level commenters if you want to go check them out on episodes 184 and 183 of Deeper Dive. Faster and Fairy Tale commented, so they also got pinned. But those were just for those 2 episodes. So these guys comment on everyone. Or this guy comments on every single one. So give it up for him for being such a consistent level commenter while also being a level. Up next, for his second award, we have Most Skilled Commenter at JJGH again, which, as you can see from our Discord conversations, he has 11,108 streaks total. I'm just going to say, for y'all that don't know what that means he beat 11,108 he played levels over 1,000 times without dying and perfecting them. Levels like Cthulhu, Trailblaze, and other hard 5 stars. You know, I'm just like casually kind of replying with wow and nice a lot, but I'm genuinely impressed. I just don't really know how to keep saying that because, you know, he keeps telling me about the streaks and I don't want to seem like fake. So I'm just kind of give like, I'm just a chill guy reactions, but like, it's impressive. It's impressive, dude. So here's your shout out for being by far the most skilled. Here's your cameo in a video. I know I made a post instead of talking about the most skilled players. Yeah, so JJGH, you are my most skilled commenter, and here's your award. Our third to last award is the best deeper dive clue guesser, and that's going to RS Supersonic U4N, because he pretty much always guesses this right. And he actually guessed it wrong yesterday, I think. But that's like the first time I've seen him actually guess it wrong in like weeks. Like here, this is the workshop deeper dive, which as we know was episode 228. He said it was toy blocks. And it was toy blocks. So that's just an example of him getting it right. So there's been multiple other instances. This is just one of them. He's honestly really good at my clue guesses. I mean, generally my clues are easy to guess. They're not impossible. Sometimes I make them really challenging, but others are really easy. Still, he's pretty consistent about commenting as well. So I think this is a very deserved best hint guesser for my deeper dive. Give it up for RS Supersonic. Our second to last award is the only award on this list where I'd say the commenter is not consistent at this point. We have my first ever comment on any of my videos. And fittingly, they commented first on my short about Horizon Cruise coming soon, which was at the point pretty rare that we get a level update announcement. Now we know it's pretty common. But so give it up for @Rain4RK679. They stopped commenting generally, but maybe they'll come back after seeing this video. I don't know. But yeah, I don't really have much to say about this one. It's kind of straightforward. So with that, let's move to our last award. As you guys know that I said in this video before, Mr. Probro is getting 3 awards, and this is his 3rd. The top commenter awards, at least for right now, is going to Mr. Probro for having by far the most comments out of any commenter on my videos, and it's not even close. Like, if we're counting replies, and even if we're not counting replies, it's not even close. He wins by far. This guy not only is the commenter that I look forward to most of my videos, but that's why he comments so much. I know so much about, at least online, him, and yeah, I'm very, like, I feel like this is a very deserving award. So give it up for Mr. Probro for getting not only the most amount of awards on this video, but also for being the top commenter, my favorite commenter to look forward to, as well as having the best inside jokes for all 3 of those awards. So give it up to him. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today's special video, guys. You know, this is a special video. This is the 200 subscriber special, and I didn't tell anyone about this one. This one was all me. Nobody recommended this to me. This was all my idea, so I'm very happy with how it turned out. Be on the lookout for my most emotional Rolling Sky levels video, as well as my other 200 subscriber video special still coming out, Cheetah Mobile versus Minimax. I'll explain more in that video. I'll see you guys in the next deeper dive, which you guys can just see it. It's fine. These are the next 3. See y'all in the next one.